Hey everyone, I'm Rob and welcome to the test drive. Today, I'm driving the new 2018 Ford F-150. Now, as you can tell, I am very excited to be driving this thing today. I've been looking forward to testing this truck since I saw it for the first time. So while the 2018 F-150 is not a brand new design, it has been significantly updated from the 2017 model. So there are a lot of changes as well as a facelift that went into this new 2018 model. And I have to say, all of the changes are very positive. Now, the one that I'm driving is a Lariat trim. It starts with the XL and then goes to the XLT, and the Lariat is the third level trim. But above that, you have several other trims. This truck can obviously get more and more and more expensive and have more features, but the Lariat is kind of that middle of the road where you get into a truck that is more luxurious. Everybody is upping their game, and Ford, in my opinion, is still the leader in this space. The F-150 is still the best-selling truck in America. I absolutely love this truck, and now I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So we're gonna start with the exterior of the 2018 F-150. It does look very similar to the 2017, but if you look at the front, it has a new front fascia. It looks better, meaner, more aggressive, and also more elegant. You know, I really love what they did with the front. The rest of the truck, at least from the outside, is relatively unchanged, but this is a good design. This Lariat is sitting on 18-inch rims. You can get larger rims and other trims. I would have loved to see a chrome tailpipe. This one does not have that. You can get it. But even this Lariat as it is, it really does look good. Now, getting to the interior of this truck, when you get in it and you sit down, you just kind of sink into the seats. It really is such a comfortable environment to be in. And it's very surprising that trucks have become this comfortable. And you know, that's really what this F-150, especially the Lariat, is about. It is a higher level, more comfortable, more luxurious truck. And it really feels very nice, and everything in here is very high quality. I mean, I love these soft leather seats. This is a very soft leather-wrapped steering wheel. Most of the surfaces in here are also very soft. You know, padding everywhere, pretty much. A little bit of hard plastic, but very little. This Lariat has 6 seats, so because of the middle seat in the front, it has a column shifter instead of the console shifter that you get when you have just a normal center console in the 5-seater model. Now, the one that I'm driving is a Super Crew, so it is the full-size back seat with the full-size doors, and it is big. I mean, there is so much space in here, not just in the front, but in the rear. I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and I was able to sit so comfortably behind myself. There was so much leg room. Somebody much bigger than me could sit behind me. There is just so much room in this thing. It is a huge back seat. The seats in the back also fold so that you can get a nice amount of cargo room back there as well. And I love that the front seats, even though this is designed to be a bench, they're actually independent seats where you can adjust the driver and the front passenger seat. That's really nice versus an actual bench and don't give you the ability to adjust the positioning. This one does. Another thing that I really like in this F-150 is the door handles. Now, this F-150 also has heated and cooled seats, and the Lariat also has memory seats I have to say this really is equipped well. Now, there is so much that we can talk about when it comes to the performance of the 2018 F-150. There are many engines that you can get in this F-150, and it starts with a 3.3 liter naturally aspirated V6. Then you have two EcoBoost models, a 2.7 liter and the 3.5 liter. The 3.5 liter is the max towing, most powerful engine. The one that I'm driving has the 5 liter V8, which in terms of sound and having that linear power band of a naturally aspirated V8 is my favorite. And I love the EcoBoost engines. They're awesome, especially the 3.5 liters, both of them that are available in the 2018 F-150. But this 5 liter V8 sounds the best. And it puts out 395 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So it's upped its game for the 2018 model year as well. And it sounds good. I mean, it gives you that V8 sound. I would love for it to be a little bit louder, and it is very quick. Now, along with this engine is the 10-speed transmission co-developed with GM, and I have to say, I really like this transmission. I mean, 10 speeds is a lot. You know, you see a lot of 8 speeds lately, but it's very different having a 10-speed in this truck, whereas it was previously offered with a 6-speed. But when you're flooring it or you're driving around town, you're really not gonna notice that it's a 10-speed. When you really notice is when you're traveling at very high speeds and you're in 9th or 10th gear and you're running 12, 13, 400 RPMs traveling 65 plus miles an hour. I mean, you really do get an advantage with fuel economy with that 10-speed transmission. But otherwise, I mean, it shifts very nicely. I don't notice like it's shifting too much. This truck also handles pretty well. I mean, it's a truck. It's not meant to corner or do anything ridiculous. But it actually handles very well. What I really like about this being a Lariat is that you also have a 4 auto mode, which will actually make this like an all-wheel drive vehicle, where it will, be rear-wheel drive bias, but it'll also adjust when it needs to engage the front wheels, and it'll really decide all of that for you. So I like that that's offered here. This F-150 also has several distinct driving modes, including normal, tow haul, snow wet, eco, and sport. And that is very cool. I mean, you're able to change between different driving modes and have the truck create the optimal condition for whatever you're doing. So we're gonna do 2 0 to 60 tests. Both of them are gonna be in sport. One of them is gonna be in 2 high, so we're gonna do it in 2-wheel drive. The other one is gonna be 4 auto, so we can see what is the better outcome. The interesting thing is, I know that with 2 high, we're gonna get a significant amount of wheel spin when we initially take off, and with 4 auto, we likely won't. Now, this 2018 F-150 Lariat is also very well equipped when it comes to technology. It has this large touchscreen here with Ford's Sync 3 system that I absolutely love. And even though it doesn't have its own navigation system built in, it does have Apple CarPlay. So it has the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto navigation systems from your phone. So you really don't need a built-in navigation system, even though you can get it in this Sync 3 system. It also has a backup camera, which is a very nice camera, very clear. This F-150 also has auto start stop, which in a pickup truck, I don't really care for a whole lot. I mean, it's fine, but it's something that you can easily turn off with this button up here. I also love the very large screen that this F-150 has in the middle of the instrument cluster. It gives you a lot of vehicle information, especially when it comes to towing or off-roading. This really is such a nice truck. I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the 2018 Ford F-150. I'm Rob, this is the test drive. Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the video and this truck and what this competes against. And please subscribe to my channel if you would like, that does help me make more videos. And I'm also on Instagram at the Test Drive NY. Thanks again for taking this test drive with me, and I'll talk to you soon.